Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. Last time, we reached Snowhead Mountain to find the weather a bit colder than Link and the Gorons would care for. Not a great place to explore if you don't have any pants on. But this little piggy smells a spirit, and we just grabbed the Lens of Truth, so we're going to put my new Sixth Sense to good use and meet a new character. Hello!
Can it be? Are you able to see me? If you truly can't see me, then follow behind me.
He says me a lot, but what he lacks in vocabulary, he makes up with those awesome little sparkles that fly from the back of his head. So let's exchange my little piggy mask for my bunny hood so we can keep up. This is one of my favorite characters in Majora's Mask by far, and just the Gorons in general. I think they're my favorite Zelda race. They are very good-natured. Sometimes they can be a little bit unwelcoming to outsiders, but once you get to know them, they're really nice, and they will... Jeez. They'll be very helpful. The Tektites need to learn a little bit of how to... He's still going. He's still spinning. I'm trying to catch up with him. He's just going around and around. Whoa! Anyways, as I was saying, the Gorons are very friendly, and they can be extremely good bros if you help them out, and I like them. They're just good-natured. They're kind of like dwarves of the Zelda world. They're strong and they live in the mountains, but they only care about eating rocks. They don't need precious ores or anything like most dwarven type races. And there's a squished Wolfos there. He was coming up right when I got over there, so now he looks like a pancake. Okay, run, run, run. We got to keep up with him. Luckily, we have plenty of magic because we filled our magic meter and got it doubled from the last temple. Yeah, I think this area in general is probably my favorite place in Majora's Mask. The other areas are good as well, but something about Snowhead, just the snowy setting is really cool. When I was a kid in Maryland, we barely ever got snow. Sometimes we would get a little bit of ice and snow, and it was usually enough to make the schools close because the buses wouldn't want to, have to drive through that. So it was a very special thing and pretty magical, and that was where I first played this game back then in 2000. But now I live in the Buffalo area, and snow is not all that special around here. We get way too much of it. So I can kind of relate a little bit to the Gorons' problem here. They have way too much snow. It's cutting off their food supply. It's actually freezing some of them. So yeah, not quite as bad here, but we did get a ton of snow. And we're going to kind of mirror that a little bit here, because hopefully we can help the snow melt as it melts in real life around me. And we can finally go back outside again. Here we go. Let's skip across. And is he around here? I think he flew up. Let me see if we can find him. Where are you, buddy? There he is. He's just flying right up. We have to actually make our way up the old-fashioned way on ladders. And this is a very strange way for the Goron to protect a special place, but they've hidden a ladder here, a series of ladders that we have to climb, and we only can do this with the Lens of Truth. We can climb this actually normally, you just have to remember the pattern, so it's a little tricky, but we need to follow that spirit if we're going to get something special up here. I think they might have another way to get up, but this is just like the back exit, or entrance, that is not something they would like to do. Gorons can definitely climb, they just aren't great at jumping, and they sink in water, so they usually don't want to do any acrobatics and stuff. There he is, and got my magic back. Okay, we're going to follow him into this cave. First I want to talk to these guys and see what's going on with them. Poor Goron.
This is the cave where a Goron hero rests. I came here to put up the great hero's memorial, but the return route has been blocked by snow and I can't get back to Goron village. And even worse, my brother has been frozen solid from the cold. The way things are looking, I'll be frozen too. Oh, it's times like this that make me wish I had taken some of the hot spring water I found when I was digging the hero's grave. But the hot spring is now covered by the gravestone. I can't move a gravestone that big by myself. But I guess this is what's meant by the Goron saying there's no use in crying over spilt rocks. Brr.
Oh man, look at his peaceful little face as he slowly dies in the ice. So yeah, without his brother, they can't move the gravestone, and without his brother, he can't melt his brother out, so it's just a catch-22, and I think this is the path to get down. That's where they normally would go, but it is covered with snow, so those guys are in trouble. Hopefully I can help them out here in a minute. Here's the Goron graveyard, and you can see some of these spirits are like floating above these gravestones here, but we need to see one in particular. Hello, how you doing, buddy? What's up?
The soaring wind.
Not the soaring wind.
The soaring one said the one who could see me would be arriving soon. It seems that it turned out to be true. I am Darmani the Third. The blood of proud Goron heroes runs in me. This feels strange for me to say, but when I was alive, I was a renowned warrior and veteran. Yes, when I was alive. But alas, I am now dead. I was fine until I marched off to Snowhead by myself, hoping that I could drive off a demon. They've been wreaking havoc on Goron Village. Then the blizzard at Snowhead blew me into the valley, and now here I am. How infuriating! As I am, I can only watch as Goron Village is slowly buried in ice. I may have died, but I cannot rest. So, you can use magic? The Sword One also told me that you are able to use it. I beg you, bring me back to life with your magic. If it is beyond your power, then I beg of you to do this for me instead. Heal my sorrows. Any way that you can do it will suffice. Please, heal my sorrows.
So we're gonna have to help this guy out. He's got a very tragic backstory, but hopefully he can help us out, and we will help him in tow. This is the Song of Healing. And we're gonna heal the soul of Darmani III. He's got a great set of chompers on him there.
What a soothing melody. My sorrows are melted away into the song.
It's kind of makes sense for a hero to not have that many teeth, like Finn in Adventure Time or something, getting into fights all the time. So we're going to get a glimpse of Darmani's tragic backstory here. He's got a nice full head of hair compared to the other Gorons with their little hair yarmulkes. Maybe that's why they love him so much. But he did many great deeds in his life. He protected the Goron village, and he gave his life trying to stop this blasted winter. His tears just drift away. Alright. Or maybe it's just his power that's drifting away into something that will help us out very much. Here it is. Haha! My favorite mask in the game. And it falls and shatters. Nope. There we are. This is the second of our transformation masks.
I leave my undying feelings with you. The deeds I accomplished while living are carved on my grave. You should read it.
I don't want to read things. I got a new mask. This is the Goron mask. This mask contains the spirit of a proud Goron hero. Wear the mask to inhabit the body of a Goron and take it off to return to normal. So just like the Deku mask, we now can turn into a Goron.
For the Goron village, I've asked for your assistance.
But we will help you out, my friend. Alright, let's grab our new mask here. There we are. And our first transformation. Here we go. These are always great. Oh. Now I've got a full set of teeth. So this is Goron Link, and he is looking amazing. He's got a giant hat. Let's read about Darmani's deeds to learn how to play as this Goron. The Goron hero, Darmani III, rests here. In honor of a great hero, this memorial is inscribed with the knowledge of our fallen friend. Will you read the knowledge imparted by the hero? Alright, techniques for action. Oh, chosen Goron hero, your power to lift objects without effort is mightier than the strength of any other. And your heart is strong too, as it is filled with compassion that is kinder than any other. Goron heroes use A and then the control stick so that they may curl up and roll wherever it is that they may need to go. If Gorons who possess magic power roll swiftly enough, spikes will emerge from their bodies so that they may mow down enemies. Water is disastrous for Goron heroes, for they sink like stones and are rendered motionless in the depths. Beware. So we can now curl into this ball, and look at that face. He's got like a chubby, squeeze my cheeks there. So yeah, you can you can roll around, and if you get up enough speed here, you actually transform into a cool spiked form. There we go, and you just mow down anything. This does use magic, but luckily we've got a bit extra, as I mentioned. And that's a very fast way to get around. And you can also curl and do a pound attack. If you push B, he turns into stone there and just pounds his face right into the ground. Let's read this. Curling up is funny too. Let's read the other part of the gravestone real quick. Techniques for battle. The powerful punch that Goron heroes unleash by pressing B is feared by all. By repeatedly pressing B, Goron heroes will deal out a barrage of punches. After using A to curl up, a Goron can jump with B and land with a quaking impact, so mighty it can flatten enemies. So yeah, we just did that, and here's his punch combo. It's pretty cool, and it ends with a little bit of a little butt bounce there to finish it up. So yeah, we have a lot of strength as this guy, meaning we can actually pull this gravestone. The other Goron outside gave us a little hint. There's something special here. There we go. We opened up the hot spring, and now that that is open, we can get some hot spring water. So let me grab a few bottles here. So the bunny hood is not going to be quite as useful as it was earlier in the game. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't. If you don't know to get it, you don't get it until later a lot of the time. It's still going to be useful in dungeons because it is a bit faster to move around as Link. We got some hot spring water there. I got rid of my fairy so that we could get 2 of these. Now the hot spring water will not last forever, so we need to hurry and get out of here. And luckily we can hurry because we got that speed.
Oh, no, you're not the great Darmani, are you? Then just whose grave was I making? Did you come back to life because it was so warm beneath your grave?
It's a little sad that these guys think their hero is back. He had a very tragic and sad life, but we're gonna carry on his good name. And my first order of business is to melt this guy out of here. Aw, he's got a face like an axolotl, little salamander guy.
What have I been doing? Oh, are you all right, brother? You were frozen, but the great Darmani saved you. The great Darmani! What's with you? Are you half asleep? Did you hear this guy? The great Darmani died not too long ago, and he is lying in his Darmani! I was shocked too, but somehow it seems the great Darmani isn't dead. Really? With this, a star of hope appears over Goron Village. Great Darmani, please do something about the blizzard blowing in from Snowhead.
Alright, so now that we get to play the role of this hero, it's a bit of a ruse, like we're giving them some false hope because they think their hero is alive, but at the same time, we're going to do the heroing for Darmani, so we'll help him out. Let's get back. I wanted to make sure, it just turned night of the first day. I want to make sure we have 2 hot spring waters before we leave, and I think I can just kind of drop off of here if I don't fall in the water. Oh geez, took a little damage there. Let's switch back to Deku so we can get over this. As the gravestone mentioned, Goron are not great in the water, so you do not want to be one of these guys when you're trying to to jump off a cliff like that. I managed to land on the ledge, but if you're not careful, you'll fall in the water, and then you just go back to the entrance. It's kind of like the Deku scrub going through the fire and stuff. Oh, I went the wrong way, and there's little bows. Oh, geez. I hope our hot water will last long enough. But yeah, the scrub will get burned with fire, but it's same kind of with water for these guys. They're not great with it. All right, this is where we want to go, I think. We need to make our way fast, though, because, like I mentioned, that hot water is going to cool down, and if we get to that ice in time, I'm going to use that, actually. There's that old Goron down there we need to unfreeze. Roll, roll, roll! Okay, there we go. And then quickly, I need to melt this, because this will make it a little easier here. I can just do that, and if we drop down and avoid this Wolfos, there's a little grotto here, which happens to have some more hot water. So yeah, if you do that, then it's a little easier because you don't have to worry about the time limit so much over here. There we go. Let's actually punch these things. I think we can. Oh, we can't actually break those. With oh, the other one just cooled. Let's get rid of the spring water here because it's not hot anymore. I think I might need to use some bombs to blow those up, but let's see if there's anything hidden there. I thought the Goron can punch certain rocks, but I think these ones are, you know, they're a little too solid for Goron Link to be able to mess with them. Alright, I'm gonna drop these bombs here. Hopefully the bomb will still detonate even though it's in the water. And I'll blow all these up. There we go. That worked. Ooh, there's a hidden chest. Aha. Get a little bit more rupees. I'm gonna need to go back to the bank and deposit soon. I have 199, so I'm like just barely under the 200 limit. Oop, wrong button there. I meant to use the bomb. Blow this last one up. And then we're gonna try to unheal, or unfreeze the guy that we just saw back there. Alright, I don't think there's anything too hidden here. I like when the battle music plays, but we're just kind of like, you know, casually walking around the Deku scrubs. Alright, before this hot water cools, very quickly here, let's go down and help this guy out. I'm so much taller now than young Link. It's nice. Hello. How about a little hot water for you, buddy? His one lip is just like hanging out there. Luckily he can breathe. The other Goron was like completely frozen. Hello. He's got so many crags on his back.
What was I doing? It's already this late. Step aside. I have urgent business to tend to, so I'm too busy to talk. Excuse me. Just gonna mosey on slowly.
He's like limping around.
Yeah? Oh, you're Darmani. But you're supposed to be dead. Am I hallucinating? Maybe this is also the power of Snowhead's magic power. Doing. I have been made a fool of, but that's impossible. I refuse to flinch. I need to fix this blasted weather that's plaguing Snowhead. I must save the Goron village and protect my dear son. So you see, I must insist that you get out of my way this instant. Or I'm be forced to use my giant lip to pound you. What? Oh, my son is crying because he misses me.
He's got some great hair and a nice beard as well.
Why do you know that? Oh, my son misses me. Oh, forgive me, my son. Your father has work to do.
Oh, we can help out, though.
Darmani, Be you a ghost or a figment of my imagination, I no longer care. Getting on in the years. If you feel pity for my crying son, then please quietly sing my son to sleep with this song I am about to play on my drum. It's the very same melody that was often played to you when you were young.
He's got his tiny little drum. Who knows where he was keeping that? Maybe in his great head of hair. Alright. He's just going to teach us a little thing here.
Oh, huh? Let me play it once more.
Alright, go for it. He's losing it a little bit. He can't remember the whole song.
Yes, like this. It's no good. I can only remember the beginning. Alright, I'll just teach you the beginning.
Alright. LYX. Easy enough. So we're going to take that and go see his son that we saw last episode. So we're going to have a little bit more crying here, but trust me, it will be done pretty soon. No worries. And Goron Link has the drums of... I think they're called the drums of sleep. The Deku had the horns of awakening, so it's kind of like the opposite. It can help people out who need to rest. We learned the lullaby intro, the soothing melody of a thoughtful father.
Oh, it's not that I forgot it. It's just so cold that I can't play very well. At any rate, I'm counting on you.
Alright, we're going to leave him here. If we leave and come back, I think he'll get frozen again, so we really need to stop this cold, or else we can't really save the Goron Elder because he's just not going to get very far with his little legs. Alright, and now we don't need that Goron to pound to open this up anymore because we can just go right here and use my Goron pound to open it up. There we go. So he kind of showed us how to do that. It's a lot easier to get in. We don't have to talk to that guy every time. Okay, let us quickly put an end... Oh, I fell down. Might as well go in the shop real quick to show you guys. Let's quickly put an end to that crying, though. This is the Goron shop. It's got a lot of space here. Oh, my hot spring water just cooled. That's okay.
Huh? Welcome.
So we can buy bombs, we can get arrows, and a red potion. They're all very expensive, though. I think it's because of the import rate with the snow and everything.
I can't get product stocked in this cold. It's a real problem.
That's okay. I don't need any of those things. Some nice rocks and stuff for sale. And it's kind of like a food market for them. They just find the most delicious gemstone.
The store is having trouble getting our products in stock because of the cold. Things are kind of expensive now, so you shouldn't shop here.
It's great to have somebody outside of your shop telling people not to shop there. Alright, so I'm going to quickly roll. Go, go, go! I love the speed of this crazy roll. Go, 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 Darmani! And we're going to help this baby out here to finish up. Thank you guys for watching. Hey, little baby. Quiet down. Here we go. Play the lullaby intro. And hopefully this is enough to quiet this crying baby. He's just going crazy here. Come on, little baby. Calm down.
That's the song Daddy always plays for me before I go to sleep. I'll sing the next part.
He's going to sing for us. Aww. He knows the rest. Like a little kid that you read a storybook long enough to where they can just recite the whole thing to you. Okay, let's do it. Go to sleep, little baby. Sing you a sweet lullaby. Usually drums aren't associated with making people fall asleep. Usually waking them up, but haha. Got a nice little cutscene here. As we soothe the baby. He's remembering his daddy, the elder. Jeez, he's got a lip the size of his palm. Aww. The Goron baby is adorable, even if he can be a little annoying with how loud he cries. But now we don't have to worry about that anymore. He's being gently cradled with a memory of his dada. And he's going sleepy bye. So we've solved the problem in the village, at least of the crying baby.
Just like that, Daddy's right beside me.
Aww. Curls up in the signature Goron little curl there. Alright, so we've completed a new event, a Goron's Grief. We helped that baby out, and now everyone can rest a little bit, and also lit up a couple torches. We're going to handle that in the next episode. The lullaby intro became the Goron lullaby. This lullaby blankets listeners in calm while making eyelids grow heavy. Aha! Everyone's falling asleep, though. He did a little anime, like, almost fell over there pose. But now those torches have lit. For some reason, but we'll mess with that in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time for more Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.